Do you ever find yourself hesitating before stepping out? Worried about losing your footing? Perhaps you've had a close call, a stumble that sent a jolt of fear through you. Or maybe you even know someone whose life was forever changed by a fall. It's a painful reality that, as we get a little older, the ground seems to come up to meet us a lot quicker. That simple act of walking, which we've done thousands of times without thinking, suddenly feels like a high-wire act. The freedom of moving around, going where you please, becomes shadowed by the nagging worry. What if I fall? This isn't just about a bruised knee or a scraped elbow. A fall can steal your confidence, limit your independence, and in serious cases, lead to long-term health problems. It can make you feel trapped, hesitant to live life to the fullest. But what if I told you there's a way to walk with newfound confidence, to stride through your day knowing you're steady on your feet? It's not about special gadgets or expensive treatments. It's about rediscovering something fundamental, a secret in how you move, that older men and women who never fall have mastered. In this video, we're going to dive deep into 5 simple, yet incredibly powerful walking tricks that can dramatically improve your balance and help you reclaim your freedom. These aren't complex exercises. They're subtle shifts in how you approach every step you take. And trust me, by the time we're done, you'll look at walking in a whole new light. So, make sure you watch right to the very end, because I have something that will truly surprise you. Something that ties all of these secrets together beautifully. So, let's begin our journey to steadier steps and greater confidence. The very first secret, the foundation upon which all other balance improvements rest, is something you might have heard before but rarely applied to walking your posture. Now, when I say posture, I'm not talking about military stiffness or forcing yourself into an unnatural position. We're aiming for what I like to call effortless alignment. Think about a proud old oak tree. It stands tall, rooted firmly, yet sways gracefully with the breeze. That's the kind of stability we're after. Many of us, as we get older, tend to hunch forward a bit, maybe from years of looking down at our phones, or perhaps just from gravity doing its persistent work. This hunched posture shifts your center of gravity forward, making you inherently less stable, like a top leaning precariously. When your head is down and your shoulders are rounded, your body is constantly fighting to prevent you from toppling over. It's exhausting, and it leaves you less resilient to unexpected bumps or uneven ground. The secret here is to gently lift your gaze instead of looking at your feet. Try to look about 10 to 15 feet ahead of you. This naturally encourages your head to come up, aligning your neck with your spine. Imagine there's a string gently pulling you up from the very crown of your head towards the sky. This isn't about pulling your chin up high, but rather elongating your spine. Feel your shoulders relax and drop down, not pulled back rigidly, but simply resting in a natural, open position. When your shoulders are relaxed and your chest is open, you allow your lungs to expand fully, meaning you breathe more easily, and that itself can have a calming effect that helps your balance. Another subtle but powerful part of this first secret is a gentle engagement of your core. I'm not talking about crunching your abs until they hurt. Think about it like this: when you cough, you feel those deep abdominal muscles briefly tighten. That's the feeling we're after, but much softer. Just a tiny, almost imperceptible drawing in of your belly button towards your spine. This slight engagement acts like a natural corset, stabilizing your torso and providing a strong, steady base for your limbs to move from. When your core is gently active, it's much harder to be thrown off balance by a sudden shift or an uneven patch of pavement. Practice this by just standing still and trying to engage it. Then, as you walk, remind yourself to maintain that gentle hold. It might feel a little strange at first, but with a bit of practice, it will become second nature, and you'll notice a remarkable difference in your stability. Now that we've established that solid foundation with your posture, let's move on to our second profound secret: how you actually use your feet and hips. Many people, especially as they age, tend to shuffle their feet, taking very short, quick steps, almost like they're trying to tiptoe across the floor. Or perhaps they stomp, putting their whole foot down flat. While these might seem like minor habits, they actually rob you of crucial balance mechanisms. The real secret to walking without fear of falling lies in a deliberate, almost mindful, use of your feet and, surprisingly, your hips. Think about a confident dancer, or even a child learning to walk. They don't just plop their feet down. Instead, they roll through each step. This is what we want to emulate. As you step forward, your heel should touch the ground first. Then, as your weight transfers forward, you should feel it roll smoothly through the arch of your foot, ending with your toes pushing off the ground for the next step. This heel-to-toe motion isn't just elegant. It's a built-in shock absorber and a critical balance mechanism. It gives your body time to adjust to the terrain, to feel the ground beneath you, and to prepare for the next phase of your stride. When you shuffle or stomp, you miss out on this vital sensory feedback, and you also diminish the natural propulsion that comes from pushing off with your toes, making your gait less efficient and more prone to stumbles. Alongside this heel-to-toe roll, focus on taking slightly shorter, more deliberate steps. Longer strides can throw your center of gravity too far forward, making it harder to recover if you hit an unexpected obstacle. Shorter steps keep your base of support more consistently beneath you. Imagine you're walking on a slightly slippery surface, like polished concrete after a light rain. You wouldn't take big, lunging steps. You'd shorten your stride, keep your weight centered, and be more deliberate with each foot placement. That's the feeling we're aiming for, even on dry land. And here's where your hips come into play. When you walk, it's not just your legs doing the work. Your hips should be actively involved. As one leg swings forward, feel a slight rotation in your hips, a subtle shift that allows your pelvis to move with your legs, rather than your legs just swinging from a rigid torso. This coordinated movement between your hips and legs adds fluidity to your gait and, critically, it helps distribute your weight more evenly. Think of it like a natural shock absorber for your body. When your hips are loose and engaged, they help you recover from slight imbalances much more easily. To practice this, try swaying your hips just a little as you walk, allowing them to move naturally with your legs. You might feel a gentle rotation in your lower back, which is perfectly normal. This isn't about exaggerating the movement, but about letting your body move as a cohesive unit. By combining that improved posture with a mindful heel-to-toe stride and active hip engagement, you're already building a much more stable and confident way of walking. These two secrets alone can make a profound difference, and they're simple enough to start practicing today, whether you're walking to the kitchen or around the block. Now that we've discussed these fundamental shifts in how you position your body and use your feet, let's move on to the next powerful secret, which involves something often overlooked: your mind. So, we've covered how to hold your body and how to use your feet and hips. Now, let's talk about a secret that often gets completely forgotten: the power of your mind, or what I like to call mindful walking. In our busy lives, we often walk on autopilot, our minds miles away, planning dinner, worrying about appointments, or simply lost in thought. While it's wonderful to be able to multitask, when it comes to walking safely and confidently, being present is absolutely vital. Think about it this way: if you're not paying attention, how can your brain react quickly enough to that unexpected crack in the pavement, or that uneven curb, or the sudden appearance of a child on a scooter? You can't. Your body needs constant, real-time feedback from your eyes and your feet to maintain balance. When your mind is elsewhere, you're essentially walking blind, even with your eyes wide open. Mindful walking means consciously engaging your senses as you move. It starts with simply looking where you're going, not just 10 feet ahead, but actively scanning the path in front of you. Are there any obstacles? Is the surface smooth or uneven? Are there any unexpected inclines or declines? This quick visual scan allows your brain to anticipate and prepare your muscles for any adjustments needed. It's like your eyes are sending a scouting report to your feet, giving them a head start. Beyond just looking, try to actually feel the ground beneath your feet as your heel touches down. Can you sense the texture of the pavement as your weight rolls forward? Can you feel the subtle shift in pressure? This might sound a bit abstract, but it's a powerful practice. Our feet are packed with thousands of nerve endings that send crucial information to our brain about our position in space. The more we consciously tune into that feedback, the better our brain becomes at processing it and making tiny, instantaneous adjustments to keep us upright. You could even try closing your eyes for a brief moment while standing still. Of course, only if you feel safe and supported. And just focus on the sensation of your feet on the ground. This simple exercise enhances your proprioception, which is your body's ability to sense its position in space. Another aspect of mindful walking is avoiding distractions. This means putting away the phone, not trying to read or text while you're moving, and being aware of conversations around you without getting so engrossed that you forget where you are. It also means not rushing. Rushing inevitably leads to less deliberate steps, less awareness of your surroundings, and a higher chance of a misstep. Give yourself enough time to get where you're going. Enjoy the journey, even if it's just to the mailbox. You can even turn walking into a form of moving meditation. Focus on your breath as you walk, matching your steps to your inhale and exhale. Or pick out different sounds around you: the rustle of leaves, the distant hum of traffic, the chirping of birds. Engaging your senses in this way keeps you grounded in the present moment, making you more aware of your environment and your body's movement within it. This heightened awareness is a powerful tool in preventing falls, because it gives you the split-second advantage needed to react to an unforeseen hazard. It's like having an invisible radar system constantly scanning for potential trouble. Now that we understand the importance of being fully present as we walk, let's talk about our fourth powerful secret to actively strengthening your balance through specific, gentle exercises. While mindful walking improves your balance over time, deliberately practicing balance skills can accelerate your progress dramatically. Think of it like this: you can improve your general fitness by walking, but if you want to run a marathon, you'll need to do specific running drills. The same applies to balance. The beauty of these exercises is that they don't require special equipment or a gym membership. You can integrate them into your daily routine. One excellent starting point is the heel-to-toe walk. Remember how we talked about the importance of rolling through your foot? This exercise exaggerates that. Find a clear, open space in your home, perhaps along a hallway or an empty room. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot, so they're touching, almost like you're walking on a tightrope. Then, slowly and deliberately, take a step, placing the heel of the second foot directly in front of the toes of the first. Keep your eyes focused ahead, not down at your feet. Take 5 to 10 steps forward. Then, turn around and come back. This simple exercise forces your body to constantly adjust to maintain a narrow base of support, significantly challenging and improving your balance. Start by holding onto a wall or counter if you need to, gradually reducing your reliance on support as you feel more confident. Another fantastic balance builder is simply standing on one leg. This might sound intimidating, but it's incredibly effective. Start by holding onto a sturdy surface, like a kitchen counter or the back of a chair. Lift one foot off the ground, just an inch or two. Try to hold it for 5 to 10 seconds. As you get stronger, gradually increase the time you can hold it, aiming for 30 seconds. Once you can do it comfortably with support, try doing it without holding on, keeping your hands out to the sides for balance if needed. You can even incorporate this into your daily routine. Try balancing on one leg while you brush your teeth, or while you're waiting for the kettle to boil. Small bursts of practice throughout the day add up to big improvements. Remember to always have something nearby to grab onto if you feel wobbly. For a bit more challenge, once you're comfortable with the heel-to-toe walk, try walking backward or sideways in a safe, clear space. Walking backward forces your body to use different muscles and sensory inputs to maintain balance, as you don't have the visual cues of moving forward. Start slowly, taking very small steps, and always look over your shoulder to ensure your path is clear. Walking sideways, by crossing one foot over the other, or simply stepping to the side, also builds lateral stability, which is crucial for preventing falls when you might need to quickly shift your weight. Again, start with small movements, perhaps just 5 to 10 steps in each direction, and use support if needed. These specific balance exercises might feel a little awkward at first, but consistency is key. Just a few minutes a day, incorporated into your routine, will significantly strengthen the muscles and neural pathways responsible for keeping you upright. They train your body to react faster and more effectively to sudden shifts, building a robust foundation of stability. And the great thing is, you'll start noticing the difference in your everyday walking very quickly. Now that we've empowered your mind and strengthened your body with specific drills, let's explore our final crucial secret, one that often gets overlooked but can make all the difference. We've journeyed through posture, engaged movement, mindful presence, and targeted balance exercises. Now, let's unveil our fifth and final secret, one that might seem obvious, but is incredibly impactful paying close attention to your footwear and your immediate environment. You can have the best balance in the world, but if your shoes are sabotaging you or your home is a minefield, you're still at risk. Let's start with your feet. Your shoes are your primary connection to the ground, and choosing the right pair is like giving yourself a personal stability assistant. The wrong shoes can actively work against your balance. Think about high heels, obviously a no-go for balance. But even seemingly benign shoes can be problematic. Slippers that are too loose, or shoes with worn-out, slippery soles, are common culprits. Sandals that don't securely hold your foot, or shoes that are too heavy or too flimsy, can also contribute to instability. The secret here is to choose shoes that are supportive, comfortable, and have a good grip. Look for shoes that fully enclose your foot, providing stability around your ankle. The sole should be relatively flat, not too thick or spongy, so you can still feel the ground beneath you. A good rule of thumb is to pick shoes with non-slip soles, especially if you live in an area prone to wet weather or have polished floors. Avoid floppy slippers or going barefoot, particularly indoors on smooth surfaces. Many falls happen at home, often because of casual footwear that offers no support or grip before you head out, or even just walk around the house. Take a moment to check your shoes. Are the laces tied securely? Are the soles worn smooth? Making this a quick habit can prevent a lot of potential tumbles. Remember, your shoes are an extension of your feet, and they should be working with you, not against you. In your quest for better balance, beyond your personal footwear, our environment plays an enormous role in our safety. Most falls don't happen outside in grand adventures. They happen in our familiar surroundings, often in our own homes. The secret here is to become a detective of your living space, identifying and eliminating tripping hazards. Start with your pathways. Are your hallways clear of clutter? Are there any loose rugs that could slide or curl up? Small throw rugs, while seemingly harmless, are notorious tripping hazards. If you love your rugs, consider securing them with non-slip backing or removing them entirely in high-traffic areas. Think about cords. Are they neatly tucked away, or are they sprawling across the floor where you could easily snag your foot? Even small changes, like rerouting a lamp cord, can make a huge difference. Lighting is another critical element. As we age, our vision can change, making it harder to distinguish obstacles in dim light. Ensure all your living areas, especially hallways, staircases, and bathrooms, are well lit. Consider night lights in bedrooms and bathrooms to safely navigate in the dark. If you have stairs, make sure they are well lit and have sturdy handrails that you can easily grip. A simple light bulb change or the addition of a small lamp can dramatically reduce your risk. Finally, consider the surfaces you walk on. Are there transitions between different floor types that create a slight lip or unevenness? Be extra mindful when moving from carpet to tile, or from hardwood to a rug. If you have steps or thresholds, ensure they are clearly visible and that you step over them deliberately. Rather than shuffling, even something as simple as wiping up spills immediately can prevent a slip. It's about creating a living space that supports your balance, rather than constantly challenging it. By making these small, often overlooked adjustments to your environment, you're essentially creating a safer, more navigable world for yourself. reducing the chances of an unexpected fall. So, there you have it, 5 powerful secrets that, when put into practice, can transform your walking and dramatically improve your balance. We started with the foundational importance of your posture, ensuring you walk tall and aligned, not hunched over. Then we explored the deliberate art of using your feet and hips, embracing that natural heel-to-toe roll and engaging your core for stability with every step. We then delved into the crucial aspect of mindful walking, being fully present and aware of your surroundings, allowing your brain and body to work in harmony. After that, we discussed the powerful impact of incorporating specific balance exercises into your routine, actively training your body to be more resilient and responsive. And finally, we just talked about the often underestimated role of proper footwear and a hazard-free environment, making sure your external world supports your internal stability. Remember, none of these secrets are complicated or difficult. They are small, incremental changes, subtle shifts in habit that, when combined, create a profound difference in your confidence and your ability to move freely and safely. You don't have to implement them all at once. Pick 1 or 2 that resonate most with you. Practice them consistently, and then gradually add more. Every step you take with more awareness, every deliberate balance exercise, every mindful scan of your environment is a step towards a more confident, independent you. You have the power to make these changes. Imagine the freedom of walking without that nagging worry, the joy of knowing you're steady on your feet, ready to embrace whatever life throws your way. It's not just about preventing falls. It's about reclaiming your zest for life, maintaining your independence, and enjoying every single moment. I truly hope this video has opened your eyes to how much control you have over your own balance and stability. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these tips before? What are your biggest challenges when it comes to balance? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help so many others in our wonderful community. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people just like you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more practical advice to help you live your best life at every age. Thank you for watching. And remember, keep moving, keep exploring, and live your best life at every age.